So here is your first look at a retail and fake pair of the Nike SB Dunk Low in the Streetwear Gardenia colorway. Can you tell any difference between these two? Let's get straight into the comparison. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I have another comparison video between two pairs of Nike SB Dunks. This is the Streetwear Gardenia version. Hope I'm saying that correctly, but the retail one's here on my right, fake one's here on my left, and it's just a comparison to help you if you are trying to purchase a retail pair. Let's get straight into the comparison. So firstly, we'll take a look at both boxes and compare them side by side. These are both a UK 9 in sizing, so they should be exactly the same. But as you can see from the close-up, there's a clear difference between the two boxes straight away. So if you look at the color of the boxes on the rainbow box on both of these, you can see that the colors are slightly faded on the fake one compared to the retail one. So if you look at the red in particular, you can see it's a lighter color on the fake one compared to the retail box. And overall, the general colors of the box are just a little bit faded, and it's quite easy to see if I hold them up here. You can see the colors aren't correct, with the retail one being this one and the fake one being this one. But we'll spin them around and take a closer look at the labels. So from the close-up of the labels, you can see a clear difference once again. On the retail one, it says Nike SB Dunk Low Pro QS, whereas on the fake one, it just says Nike SB Dunk Low. The fake one has basis on the American label, but the retail one is the correct one from the UK here. And you can see on the label, the spacing is different as well. So if you look at the US 10 sizing, you can see it's spaced wider apart than the fake one, where you can see the numbers are closely packed together. And also you can see the font size around the label is different from retail to fake. In terms of box size, I would say they're relatively similar comparing them side by side. There's no real difference in the size of the box, so I wouldn't look too closely at that. But now we'll just open them up. Shall we open up the retail one or the fake one first? Let's open up the fake one. So the shoes come completely exposed, and the box is actually kind of falling apart on both sides. It's kind of peeled off. I think the glue's not very strong, so I could actually unfold this box completely, but yeah, it's not as good as the retail one, I don't think. So open up the retail one. We can see the paper covers the shoes and the box is in perfect condition. So we'll unbox the shoes and take a closer look. So here is your first look at a retail and fake pair of the Nike SB Dunk Low in the Streetwear Gardenia colorway. Can you tell any difference between these two? Let's get straight into the comparison. So the first major difference to note between the two pairs is quite easy to see straight off the bat. So firstly, the spare laces that come with them are in a white color, as you can see here, and they're pre-attached to the laces that are already pre-laced, as you can see here. But on the fake one, this isn't the case. So the pre-laced loose shoes are that rope cream laces, as you can see here. But on the inside, they do have the white spare laces, but they're attached with this plastic toggle, as you can see here. So they're not attached to the pre-laced laces that are already in the shoe, which is a clear difference between the retail and fake. Also, a major difference between the two spare laces. The retail one are a rope lace, as you can see here, whereas the fake one is a flat lace on the spare laces, as you can see here. So there's a clear difference between both spare laces, which is a telltale sign straight away. So if you have a dead stock pair in hand, that's the first thing I would look for, because that's really obvious. The next difference I'm going to point out is on that detailing on the corner heel, as you can see here. If you compare this to the fake one, as I'll show you from the close-up here, you can see that the details on the fake one are much larger. As you can see, the tassels are much larger on the fake one compared to the retail one from the close-up. And I would say that's a telltale difference, because these are both a UK 9 and they should be exactly the same size. The next thing we're going to take a look at is actual toe box shape, and I haven't looked at this in a lot of pairs recently, but on this one it's quite obvious, so we're going to take a closer look. So as you can see from the close-up, the fake one has a much more squared off toe box, and it's much flatter at the end compared to the retail one, which kind of curves perfectly as a U shape, which it should, compared to the fake one, which has got this overall shape a little bit wrong. Taking a closer look at the rope laces that are pre-laced in here in the creamy color, we can take a closer look at this bottom lace. And just like on the Travis Scott Nike SB Dunks, the laces are thicker on the retail one compared to most of the fakes. So if you look at that bottom lace, you can see the size difference between the retail and fake pair. And I would also say the retail one is actually a softer rope lace compared to the fake one. The fake one has a very hard kind of stiff rope lace compared to the retail one, which is much softer and kind of loose roped, if that makes sense. The next difference we're going to point out is on the label on the tongue, and if we look at this blue colored label, we can see a clear difference between the color of both of these labels. It might not be easy to see through the camera, but I promise you in studio lighting it's really easy to see. There's a clear color difference between the two labels. I would say that the retail one is a much lighter blue compared to the fake one, which is much darker, and if I look at the underside of the label, you can probably see this with the text on top. It contrasts much more on the fake one because it's a darker label compared to the retail one, which is that lighter blue. But hopefully this shows up on the camera because it's really obvious to see in person. Spinning the shoe to the outside and taking a look at the swoosh on the outer side and looking at the placement of the swoosh, from the close-up you can see that this is very different. So as you can see from the close-up, the retail one, the swoosh is placed much lower than it is on the fake one. On the fake one, the swoosh is placed higher, so there's much more of a gap between the swoosh and the sole itself. And this is obvious to see, especially when these are both a UK 9, they should be exactly the same. And while looking at the swoosh, you can actually take a look at the material underneath the swoosh in this grey tone, and you can actually see a clear colour difference between the retail and fake. So I'll show you from the close-up. You can see the grey tone underneath is much lighter on the retail one compared to the fake one. The fake one's got this colour completely wrong and it's a dead giveaway straight away. And if you spin the shoe around to the back, take a look at the heel here, you can see that same grey tone underneath the green panel, and you can see that the colour difference is obvious once again, really easy to see and a clear telltale sign. And if we're looking at the back heel again and looking at that green tab in particular, I would actually say there's a clear colour difference between the two, but hopefully it shows up on the camera. You can see the green tones are very different from retail to fake. Spinning the shoes upside down, taking a look at the tread on the bottom, what I would say is the retail one has a lot more speckled paint drops on the bottom of the tread compared to the fake one, which is a little bit more clear. Also, if you look at this cream paneling in the middle here, you'll see it's much more texturized on the retail one compared to the fake, and you should see this from the close-up because it's pretty obvious and easy to see. So now we'll take a look inside the shoe. So I'll move the spare laces out the way. They do come with paper shoe tree on either pair, and you can see the difference is very clear to see. The retail one being a much darker paper compared to the fake one, but the fake one is this kind of large white paper compared to the car body look of the retail one. Now we'll take out the insole of both pairs, if I can get it out. So looking at both of the insoles, we can see a clear difference in color once again. And I would say there's slight glue marks on the fake one compared to the retail one. And the overall markings on the actual top of the insole, I would say stand out a lot more on the retail one compared to the fake one. On the fake one, it kind of feels like they're blended in with the insole, whereas on the retail one, it almost seems like they're stuck on a layer on top of the insole, and it's a very obvious difference. Also, if you look at the heel part, you can see the Nike SB text at the bottom. You can see it's a clear different size between the retail and fake, and this is really obvious and telltale sign between the two pairs. Just like on the right pair that I've shown you here, the same differences occur on the left pair as well, so I'm not going to go through them as well because I'll just be repeating myself. But that is the end of this comparison. I hope it has helped you if you are trying to authenticate your pair, because in my opinion, this pair is actually quite nice. I think it's a little bit underrated. It's not going for much in the resale market, but I do actually like the colours, and the rope laces are a big win for me. I really do like the rope laces on a Dunk. I think that looks really good. It looks really good on a Travis, looks really good on these. But thanks for watching. Hope it has helped you if you are trying to authenticate your pair. If you spot any more differences that I haven't pointed out, please comment them down below so you can help some other people. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an amazing day.